Hope you're doing well today. Hope you have nothing but good health, prosperity, a strong mindset, and a healthy vision for the future. I want to talk about life areas. I believe that at the end of the day, everyone just wants to be happy. Everyone wants to look at their lives and say that they did something that makes them feel accomplished, whether it's your health, your finances, your relationships, or anything in between. When it comes down to it, there's only a handful of things that you'll be good at in this lifetime. When you make your health a priority, that means you have to make an exchange for things that work against your health, right? So you want to work out and eat healthy. That means you have to exchange comfort and laziness to be able to achieve that goal. And when that becomes an important area in your life, the more you focus on it, the more effective it becomes. And it's hard to kind of find a balance that lets you juggle everything at once, at least effectively. Your focus and where you put your attention makes a big difference in the kind of outcomes you get. Right now, we live in an age where you have the option to basically pursue everything and anything that you can imagine. And even though we have more flexibility in that aspect, that means you have to be a lot more strategic and a lot more disciplined with where you put your attention. The focus that you put into something, the level of attention you give it, and the level of care affects the quality of the outcome. And if it's something that you neglect, or you get distracted, or you don't put as much effort into as you would anything else, then you're going to realize that over time you're going to stagnate. Sometimes you end up in this mud walk kind of pace where if you were to just put more of your attention towards it and more of your focus towards it, then on the other side of that, it would build. There's an inherent difficulty that comes with trying to achieve something, right? Especially if it's something that everybody else is doing. You have to understand that there are going to be people in this world who are able to dedicate their entire lives to their craft. And if they're able to put that much time and attention towards something, that's what's going to get attention. That's what's going to get recognition. And sometimes you don't need it to consume you, but you have to understand the level of effort required to sustain a big goal that you have, right? Or a big target that you're aiming for. Think of it like this. People who work in warehouses, right? I've worked in a warehouse in the past. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a fun experience. But the only way to get through those days of monotonous work and doing the same thing over and over is for you to essentially just develop a routine. Once you kind of follow that routine, and you keep doing the routine over and over and over, you don't have to emotionally be involved with the process, right? You can basically just turn your brain off and tell yourself, okay, do the things, go through the motions, and keep the pace. When you narrow your focus and you keep everything on point, now you're actually going to start building the steps to be able to get the outcome that you're looking for. It's a lot easier in this life to lose than to gain, right? It takes years and years and years to build something of value, but it only takes a couple of days to lose it all, right? And the reality of the world is that we are in a negative society. The answer for most things is no. Life is about choices, and the choices you make will affect your outcomes. So make the choices that will build you up and not the choices that will tear you down. So watch this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.